What's going on, everybody? It is your man Cleveland Terry, and today I want to talk to you about impressions. Meaning, what do people think when they meet you? What vibe do you give off when you come into contact with some random person? And how does that affect your ability to run a business? Let's talk about it. Now, a lot of you people follow me on IG, maybe some of you even follow me on Facebook. And about a week ago, I had a serious situation at my kids' dance recital where I ran into somebody who decided to racially profile me. Now, I'm not gonna get into the details here. If you wanna watch the video, it's listed on my IG, it's on my Facebook. I'll throw the link in the description, but that's not the reason that I'm bringing this up. Although, the reason that I'm making this video is because of this. I just want to point out that the things you say and do go well beyond that initial interaction you have with that person, or that post, or that soundbite, or that video. And they can have long-lasting effects on your business. You see, without going into details, what happened was, a lady took me as just some nobody. Some nobody she could just push around and say what she wanted to, do what she wanted to do, and there would be no repercussions. She didn't know that I had a large YouTube channel. She didn't know that I have a huge social presence. None of these things crossed her mind when we were in the situation that we were in. So when it happened, and I decided to make a video about it and post it on my Facebook and post it on my IG, all of a sudden, the world of dance came together and were sharing my video left and right. Let's just say that the video that I posted has now hit, I think, about 20,000 views across 2 social platforms, which is huge. The reason that I'm saying this is because after I posted my video and after all of these people started sharing it, more things started coming out from this person. You see, this person was the owner of the company. The owner of the company decided that she was going to act a certain way. And it started to come out that it's not the first time that this owner has had similar situations. So people automatically we're like, okay, well, if this is the way you are, I'm not gonna book you. I'm gonna pull my dance studio off of the events that we already have. And all of these people I've never even met across the United States, pulling their dancers out of these competitions. I can't imagine what kind of money this company is losing now because of this. All because she didn't treat every person the same. It's really, really important that as a business owner, you realize that everything that you say and do can have long-lasting effects on your business, more than you know. Now, I'll give you an example of what I experienced over the weekend. I had 3 events on Friday. The first event was, no lie, at 6 a.m. in the morning. So I had to get up at 5 and drive to this venue to set up and be ready to go by 6 a.m. So I'm setting up and getting ready, and the guy comes out and says, "Oh, I thought you were gonna call me. They said you were gonna call." And I said, "Oh, well, I talked to the security guards. Everything's good. I know exactly where everything is. So I'm just setting up. I'll be good to go in like 5 minutes." He says, "Great." And meanwhile, the guy's kind of standing outside. "Do you need anything? Can I help you with anything?" I'm like, "No, as a matter of fact, you can. Is there any other place I can plug in? Because I'm literally going through this path. I'd love to be able to put it somewhere else." And he's like, "This lady never leaves. Don't worry about it." "Perfect. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that." He says, "No problem." So 6 o'clock rolls around. I'm starting the music. People are starting to come out. They're dancing. It's all the whole hospital nurse thing. You probably saw it on my videos. And he's out there just kind of standing there, comes back around again. "Hey, is there anything else you need?" No, I'm good. But thank you for asking. I'm fine." So I see a friend of mine who happens to work at the hospital. He's talking to the guy. He comes up to me and says, "Hey, I just want to let you know that guy, he loved you. I'm like, well, that's great. Because no, he's the president of the company. And it's rare that you see presidents just hanging out with the employees, but he's that kind of guy and he wants to book you for our future events. Like, great, that's perfect. Thank you so much. Now, that's how that went. I got there, I did my job, I wasn't a dick, and I ended up getting a potential booking. That's how it went, how it could have went. I get there, it's 5 a.m. I'm annoyed because it's 5 a.m. in the morning and I gotta drive to this stupid thing. It's cold, it's dark. The security guards don't know where anything is. They have no idea. They don't know where to put me. So I go up there, oh, I'm outside. Oh, I'm outside in the cold. Great. So hopefully I have enough warm stuff. I go up there, I start plugging everything in. Guy comes up and says, hey, everything okay? And I say, whatever, I'm fine, thank you. And I continue to do what I do. And he says, oh, okay, and walks away. Meanwhile, he never comes back to me. He talks to my friend, never mentions to my friend that he wants to book me for future events. Why? Because I was a dick to him. You understand what I'm saying? Your impressions, the way you interact with people, have everything to do with the success of your company, the success of you. People take first impressions and they roll with them. If they come up to you and you bite at them, I wouldn't book you. So it's really important that you remember these things. Now, I actually made some notes here, just some kind of do's and don'ts. And I'm just gonna read them off to you. I'm sure you guys know this if you're successful in business, but for some of these new people coming up, or maybe people that just have forgotten, we haven't been working for a year. So a lot of these things might come a little different now. First things first, and this is the biggest thing and it leads into every other thing I'm gonna talk about. Treat every single person you come into contact with like a potential client, because they are. Every single person you come in contact with that day, as you're working, as you're doing your job, has seen you and said, wow, he was on time, he was polite, he did his job, he broke down, he didn't leave a mess for me afterwards, and then he left on to the next event. That's what I want, professionalism. I want that guy on my event. That's how it starts. 2, don't let the frustrations of the day enter into the conversation you're having with said potential client. Clients and potential clients are all the same. When you're talking to them and they're like, hey, how's it going? How's everything going? You got everything? You're like, man, this stupid vendor and this, and they didn't leave me a lot of space and this, and you're complaining. They're like, oh, okay, high maintenance. Okay, you know what? I'll find somebody that can deal with pressure a little better than this guy can. 3, stay positive. I know it seems stupid, but you gotta remember to stay positive. Frustrations are one thing, but the more positivity you can show, the more people realize that you're not gonna get ruffled up by something dramatic that's happening on the event. Food comes out late, food comes out early. For you to be like, okay, whatever, it happens. We'll keep on moving. Oh, 4-hour dance party afterwards? Okay. I mean, what else are you gonna do? You're gonna complain and complain and complain? You still got a party to do. So what's all that complaining gonna do for you? Nothing but put a bad taste in somebody's mouth about you. You can make a mental note, and then afterwards, the next time you have an event with her and or him, and you're working on the schedule, go and listen, the last party we did together, the food came out early. It really does cause issues with the flow, and this is why. So in the future, if you could just talk to me first, that'd be great. Put it out there in a very professional way, and it goes a long way. 4, you need to be empathetic. Empathize with the person that is having the issue. A lot of party planners are exceptionally stressed. And if they come at you stressed and you bark back at them, it's only gonna make things worse. There's always a reason for it. If you can find the root of that stress, it would make things go a lot better for everyone. And the last thing I'm gonna say is don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. If You come in with this big ego, like, you know, you're the shit and everybody should revolve around you and it's your way or the highway. Nobody's gonna wanna book you because you become that guy or girl that is difficult to work with. And people don't have to not work with you for you to not get events. See, this is one of those things. People think that if a party planner doesn't like you, she's just going around saying, don't book you. No, you see, a party planner's smart. She's professional. She never says anything bad about you. She just says, you know what? I think this DJ company would be better for you. Based upon what you're telling me, I'm not sure this is the right company for you. This one is probably better suited for you. And a client who's never seen either one is gonna go, oh, okay, I'll take that one. And you just lost business without even knowing about it because you're a dick. So let's work on not being a dick this year. Let's work on being better across the board. Let's all win together. There's enough parties for everybody out there. Trust me when I tell you that. We can all be successful if you just follow my 5 simple rules. All right, guys, if you found what I said here useful, hit that like button. If you found what I said here really useful, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you follow me on the Instagrams and the Twitters. Get on my Discord, because that's where we're talking about all things Cleveland Terry, including Wake Up in Cleveland, the talk show where I talk to a whole bunch of amazing guests on Twitch. Guys, girls, always a pleasure. If I don't talk to you later, we'll talk soon. Peace.